Welcome back to Walnut Springs. My name is Mike. Today I want to talk about why you should use SAC-2 assembly compound on your bars and your seat post. Let's get to it. The tools that I'll be using for this process are an Allen key and then also the Park Tools SAC-2 assembly compound. And then to finish it off, I will be using a small torque wrench. This is definitely recommended for carbon components like your stem and your handlebars, along with your seat post, but you can also use this with aluminum or steel. It's real easy to use and it'll give you that extra security, especially with your handlebars, that they're not gonna be loose and slip on you. It just adds kind of a little bit of a grippy surface for them to grab onto. So now that we've got the bars ready to install, all I have to do is just apply a little bit of this paste to the bars, just like this, where it's gonna be touching the metal. And if you get too much on here, you can just easily wipe this off after installing the bars. Just put it on there to where it's going to be touching any metal. This stuff does look like a grease container because Park Tools makes all of their stuff look identical, which is nice because you can identify it as Park Tools, but don't confuse this with grease. This has kind of a gritty feel to it and it's kind of clearish looking. It's not the dark color that most grease has or the white color that some of the Park Tools grease has. So now we can go ahead and put our bars in place and start to thread the bolts on. Definitely check with your stem. Some stems require even tightening across the board. This particular one wants the gap to be 0 at the top and then you tighten the bottom. So this is a really cool little torque wrench. You can get these in several different brands, but this is a Ritchie carbon one that I had that will tighten this down to 5 Newton meters, which generally the range for a stem is somewhere between 5 and 6 Newton meters. All right, now that we've got that all done, we can go ahead and just clean up any of the excess. That way it doesn't attract any dirt. And there we go, it is all cleaned up and we're ready to ride. And there you are, that's how you use the SAC-2 assembly compound from Park Tools. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and click that like button and leave me a comment below. Have you ever used or have you ever heard of SAC-2 assembly compound? Also, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Anything that you saw in this video that I'm using, from tools to this assembly compound, I will put links below in the description. And if you click and use those links, a little bit of that purchase comes back to help out the channel at no additional cost to you. But as always, get out there, run, bike, build, and just have fun. We'll see you in the next one.